the women that are getting with these guys who claim that they like thighs, you know? You know, you would have to date a lot of men who you know for a fact like a specific type of woman. Because I never see men telling a girl, oh, you know, you must like thugs. Like, I've seen, like, we talk about it in videos, but I've never seen a guy tell women that you must like thugs or bad boys, something like that, like to their faces, like if you're dating them, you know. But what I notice a lot is that women will claim that they change their whole look because that's what they claim all of us want, or the majority of us want. That's not true, man. Most men are different. And for the most part, when you're used to something, it's hard for you to change. I was having a conversation today, and I talked about how when women have children when they're teenagers, their mental maturity stops. People like to say women mature faster than men. If a woman is having children at a young age, her mental maturity is not going to be there. She's going to be in her 30s and 40s still dating the same type of men that she dated in high school. She's going to be on social media the most, trying to get the most attention, trying to get with the same type of guys that other women are getting. They're basically following what they see other people are doing. They can't think for themselves. So where's that maturity? You're not really that mature if you're chasing the same type of men other women are. Shout out to Trevon. Says, what's up, everybody? What's up, everyone? So we have to take that into consideration. We have to take it into consideration that a lot of us as men, we are becoming more and more individuals. Women are becoming more and more alike. Women are starting to wear the same hairstyles. Their makeup looks the same. They're all getting that Kim Kardashian look. They're all getting, you know, injections and implants, trying to look like each other. Why do you think these makeup tutorial channels are so huge? Because a lot of women want to look like each other. Because they think that's what the small minority of men that they all want, that's the look that they want. Like if you have a black female that wants to date a black dude who's used to dating non-black women, she's going to try to look like those non-black women to impress him. But if you're a black dude who dates black women, they don't care about you. They want that brother who's used to dating them white girls. So they try to look like her. They try to lighten their skin. And that's what we have, fam. Like the video I did today, y'all wonder why I have the picture here. I did the video of Jason Maxiell and his wife, Brandy. They were on Iyanla Van Zant's Fix My Life. Shout out to Josh. Is their nature, they are in competition. So they're on this show, and she finds out that he not only cheated before the marriage and during the marriage, but he cheated with over 50 women. It was probably more than that. I think it was more. And she walks out like she didn't know this was going on. Of course she knew it was going on. You're married to an NBA player who's barely home. You're in LA shooting basketball wives. He's playing basketball. Do y'all have any time for each other? You look at her Instagram, it's most of the pictures are about her. Ain't about him. But the narrative is that he is a cheater, he's a womanizer, he's a thought chaser, but you stayed with him all those years since y'all were teenagers. You married him. You knew exactly what he was doing. You talk about how he has a drinking problem. You still married him. You stayed with him. The prestige is too much to walk away from. Being with an NBA player. And that's what we have. Shout out to one Jaye. I'm disappointed that you refused to do a video on Joe Bucks to it. Pretty hypocritical on your part when everybody's talking about it. I don't have to talk about what everybody else is talking about. I talk about what I'm talking about. I don't care about that video. There's a lot of topics that come up that I don't make videos about. But if you're going to donate to me until I make a video, what's the point of me making a video when I know you're going to donate and ask me that question every time? You know? Yeah, you donating and you're dissing me. But one, I'm going to tell you what though. Bro, that's your money. If you want to super chat me to get upset I don't make a video, bro, I don't know what else to tell you. You want to talk about what Young Buck allegedly was doing. Dude, there's really no proof. It's the word of one person and everybody believing that person. So why am I gonna make a video about that? To talk about what? Who cares? What's up, Lady Denise? Let's see. Marie. I mean, y'all kill me with this shit, man. But bro, listen, bro. I appreciate you donating. You really don't have to keep donating, asking me about Young Buck. I'm not making a whole video about Young Buck, dude. I don't care what he was doing. Y'all act like he was getting it on with a dude. He was getting it on with a female trying to look like a dude. I mean, what do you want me to say? Okay, well, he allegedly is with this person. You know what I'm saying? He got caught, recorded talking to this person, telling her to stop talking about him. But okay, what do you want me to add to that? What do you want me to add to that? Young Buck was laughing in 50 Cent's comment section when he put up a meme or something about the situation, man. Like, what you want me to add to that? I'm not one of these people who talks about who's gay and who isn't. I don't care what y'all do in your bedroom. I really don't. But back to what I was saying. But shout out to you for the donation. In this situation with Jason Maxiell and his wife, you're with a guy you know is doing all this cheating. This guy says he's been with over 300 women since y'all been together. Since y'all been together. 300 women. Okay? We don't know whether it was protected or unprotected. But he's sleeping with all these women and he's coming home and he's sleeping with you unprotected, allegedly. And you stay with him because you like being a basketball wife. You like being the wife of an NBA player. Do y'all know why the divorce rates are so high when these guys stop playing sports? It's because these guys are at home. They can count their money. They watch what this woman is doing because she's out there spending his money. She's going clubbing. She got side dudes. She's living single while she's married. That's why y'all see the divorce rate go up when these guys retire. Because these guys are watching their money. These guys are keeping more of an eye on their wife who wants to be free. Look at Jay Cutler's situation. Jay Cutler wanted to retire after the 2016 NFL season. He was going to take a TV job. That TV job means that, you know, he traveled a little bit, but for the most part, he has no off season. He's going to be home more during the year. His wife, who he's married to, was she's actually a former reality TV star. She basically talked him into signing with the Miami Dolphins. Now, he did sign for 1 year, $10 million, but she did not want him at home. She did not want him around. Now, mind you, they're doing a reality show now. Jay Cutler and Kristen Cavallari. But that goes to show you that those women, that she wasn't ready for him to be home like that. She wasn't ready for him to be home full time. So she wanted him to be gone just for another year. Does that sound like a woman who is in love with her husband? Like, seriously. This guy did not want to play football, but he said, y'all gonna pay me $10 million for 1 year? Okay. Yeah, I said in the video, get married once you're retired. There's no need to get married while you're doing your playing career. That's a huge distraction, dude. Your money's getting spent. You got to sit there and have a wife accusing you of cheating and being with this woman and that woman. You should be able to focus on your career, so once your career is over, you done made your money, you ready to move on with life. Shout out to Centel Bolton. Appreciate it. It's a great topic. Yeah, make sure y'all like the stream, people. Because you will know whether a woman likes you once you are retired, when you're no longer in the spotlight. That's when you'll know if a woman really likes you, if a woman really wants to be with you, once you're out of the spotlight. Because there is a very high divorce rate once these guys are retired and they're no longer in the spotlight. They're basically dating a regular guy. These women are no longer interested. But because these guys did not come from a two-parent home. Now, some of these guys actually did. So they want to have a life that they grew up in. So I can understand them getting married because they had a mother and a father. So I can't fault a guy who grew up with a mother and a father wanting to have the same thing. Okay? But if you come from a single parent household, you do have guys who they done been to college. Now they're in the NFL. They've been in different environments. They want to have a family. They've seen everybody else with a family. They want to have something they did not have. They want to marry the mother of their children. See, the thing is, we as men, we still believe, basically in chivalry, we still believe in being head of household, taking care of things. We believe that once we have money, it'll take care of itself. You know? He believes that it'll take care of itself. No, he believes it'll take care of itself. But that don't always work out that way. If you know in your heart that you're better off being single, you should be single. Don't get married. Don't get married. Because it's not going to work out. And in Jason Maxiell's case, I think that I think he was somebody who wanted to do right by Brandy and marry her. But I think that he still wanted that freedom to be single. That is why I say it's best to just be single. Listen, women gonna be on their best behavior when you're making millions of dollars. Okay, dude, stop promoting yourself. Get the fuck out my... Why y'all come to my chat room with this promotion shit? If you want to promote, you need to go to my Patreon or hit me up on email, hit that PayPal if you want promotion. What? I mean, I don't get this shit. Like, seriously. Y'all know damn well I don't play that. You want promotion, send me an email and I will see how I can promote your content. Other than that, don't come to my chat room with that dumb shit. Come on, man. But back to what I was saying. Whenever you have a guy like this mess around with all those women while he has a wife at home, I can understand where she's coming from. Okay? This woman is sticking by this guy through all this shit. I can't say that she's like these women who tuck and run when the going gets tough. Okay, I can't really put her in that category. Now, why she's doing this, why she's staying with him, we don't exactly know. But all you have to do is just look at the fact that he was in the NBA and he probably still has money. That doesn't mean that she won't seek a divorce. If you go to her Instagram, she still tries to sexy herself up, you know. And I said in the video, man, it wouldn't surprise me at all if she has dudes in her DMs, but she ain't gonna tell him. She seems like a woman with low self-esteem. I mean, really low self-esteem. She stayed because of the children. Maybe that's why he's staying in a relationship for the children. Maybe that's why he married her, for the children. But I think because of her low self-esteem, she don't think she can do any better than him. But I believe that there are dudes who will still try to date her. They probably are. They probably getting in her ear, like, especially with this show. Them being on this show, you don't think there's going to be more dudes in her ear telling her how much she can do better than him? How you been loyal to this guy for that long? Allegedly. We don't know what else she was doing on the side. But I'm just going off of the narrative publicly. Yeah, Emily B is another insecure woman. But see, the thing is, there's a lot of dudes who would date Emily B. You know, but I think Emily B is the type of woman, she don't want to be single. She don't want to be by herself. She needs a man in her life. And she's willing to be with Fabulous, who treats her like she's a side piece. Fabulous treats Emily B like a side piece. A woman who is used to being dogged out, you can't tell her nothing. Iyanla ain't gonna be able to tell her nothing. Yeah, I believe she was an athlete. She looks like a female athlete. She looks like she used to either play basketball or volleyball. And she just has that tomboyish thing about her. She's very tomboyish. You know, you can tell she hung around dudes, nothing but dudes growing up. And the older she got, the more she learned how to be around females. You know. But I think she's more comfortable around men. A lot of tomboys are. But when they get older, they'll start to change their look and try to look more feminine, you know. But you get a basketball, that competitive spirit is gonna come out of them. you throw a football, you'll see that competitive spirit come out, for sure. You know, a lot of us men talk about how women aren't loyal. We talk about how women will leave a guy. But she stayed with the guy so far. She stayed with him. But if she knows and she knows that she can get with another guy outside of this relationship, so Verna, if she knows that there's another guy waiting on her, she will leave him. Trust and believe she will leave him, but she don't want to be single. So I think that all plays a part into it, you know. That plays a part into it. But looking at Jason Maxiell, he's a guy who you can tell has never been held accountable in his relationship. So because of that, he didn't have really much to say in that instance. So you look at the fact that they've been together through all this, and she's probably still going to be with him after that. That, you know, she loves the spotlight too. So this could be a way for her to continue to be in the spotlight. Remember, what's her name? Lara Galore, the IG model, was on Iyanla's show. Did she change any for the better? I don't think so. Didn't change for the better. She's still doing her thing. She's still doing her thing, man. So we all know this could just be a way. She probably already knew this before she went on the show. He probably already confessed all of this. Because let me tell y'all something. The more you tell a woman to get away from a guy, the closer she's going to get to that person. Yeah, Lara Gourmet with like an eye. Yes, Lara with an eye. And when you like, I know some of y'all know a female who she had a boyfriend who was just dysfunctional, and y'all try to talk her into leaving him. Dude is verbally abusive, cheats on her. And she stays with him. I had an aunt like that. They would try, my relatives would try to tell her, this dude ain't no good for you. But she had kids with him and she stayed with him. And to this day, to my knowledge, they're still relatively together. So the more you try to take people apart, the more they're going to come together. Why do you think that you have people with cult-like followings? Because whenever you tell them to not listen to somebody, they're going to listen to them even more. Their rebellious spirit is going to come out. They're going to be more and more rebellious. You don't tell me what to do. I can support who I want to support. I can date who I want to date. Shout out to Moonlight Wright. It said, Jay, I'll be honest. I don't have those talks with women or men anymore about dealing with the dysfunctional significant other. Well, good for you, bro. Good for you. But there's a lot of people who are dealing with this. Y'all got to understand, like, there are different types of people who listen to the things that I say. Not just one type. There are different people in different situations. There are people who don't have kids and people who do have kids. There are people who are in and out of relationships. Shout out to Chica D, 901, late fees. I appreciate that, Chica D. So there are going to be people who say that they don't participate in certain things, but there are a lot of people who do. And I'm going to speak to those people. Let me tell y'all something. If you've graduated in a certain point in your life and you feel like you've reached your peak of learning things, then you good. You shouldn't have to hear nothing from me. There's nothing I can tell you. There's nothing I can really tell you. You've reached a level of understanding to where you don't have to listen to really anybody. No, I'm not married. The Pit. Man, tell your friend that you're going to listen to what you want to listen to, okay? If you don't like it, you can come and talk to me, okay? You can get in the chat room and you can say what you want to say. Say what you want to say. You don't like me. I don't care. You know, Jaye, of course I was, Mermaid. It was very mentally straining and stressful. Of course I have. I've dealt with the ups and downs of being in relationships, of course. So we have to be able to help the people that want to be helped. If you feel like you don't need the help, then you've graduated to a certain level, you know, that you don't need to understand or to learn anything, you know. But there's a lot of people out here suffering, you know. The dating coaches are out here eating, you know. The dating coaches are out here eating, and you know, something going on. Yeah, tell them to call in, Denise. I mean, you know, don't be afraid of me. I'm a good guy. You know, as long as they're respectful, man, I'll be respectful. But if I have to put my foot in somebody's backside, we gonna have it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But of course, you know, I'm respectful. Sweet D, what's going on, Sweet D? That's my girl right there. Always sporting. Yeah, the dating advice givers are eating out here, you know. And I'm talking about men and women. So we really have to look at that. He said he don't want the smoke. Okay. Shout out to Sakiba Reeves, bro. Shout out to Sakiba. He don't want that smoke, okay? But yeah, all of our experiences get us to this point. Jason and Brandy's experiences have brought them together. There's probably a ton of people who told Brandy to leave Jason, and she never will. Yeah, but I'm live now, Sweet D. I'm live now. So I just think that I think that's one of the reasons why they're together. Because in any other situation, she probably would have left. But she enjoys being the wife of a basketball player, and she's willing to go through with it, you know. But you have the opposite, though. You got Scottie Pippen, who's with a wife who cheated on him publicly. Not privately, but publicly, and he's still with her. I think love does conquer in a way for the people who believe in it and want it, you know? So you really have to look into that, you know? Divorce lawyers and dating coaches are winning. Yes, they are. They are. Scottie Pippen is the exact opposite of Brandy. Brandy is willing to stay in something that's not good for her. Scottie Pippen is staying in something that may not be good for him. Maybe so. Shout out to Moonlight again. Which is worse, simps or extreme feminists? I think extreme feminists are worse because extreme feminists have social power. They can scream sexism and they can get people fired. They can get people arrested. Simps are just chasing behind women. That's all they're doing. Even though they do help the feminists in a way. But I think extreme feminists are always going to be worse because they go above and beyond to try to ruin people. Nothing is worse than one of these feminists out here. Shout out to Sweet D. Yeah, the self-hating feminists are always going to be worse. Always. Simps are harmless. Unless they're like hyper masculine thugs that they gotta go prove a point. Let her be black. Oh my God. So we have different sides of this. You got Brandy Maxiell and you got Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen is willing to be with a woman who literally cheated on him publicly. Yes, she was with Future. She was at his house taking photos, you know? You asking which one is worse? The feminists are worse than the simps. I don't fear a simp. I'm not afraid of what a simp will do. You know. Simps have no power. They can get smacked in the face and no one will care. But you hit one of these women, man, that's your ass. You know, you try that. You try to do what that Asian hair store owner does and see how that works. You can smack one of these simps, but you can't smack one of these feminists. Okay, y'all go try that. But I don't know. I couldn't really go in on Brandy Maxiell because I feel like to a certain extent she's trying to be loyal to this guy for whatever reason. She's willing to make herself look like a complete fool to be with the guy. You know? She's willing to make herself look like a complete, utter fool for this guy. So I can't really be upset at her like that. Like, she's actually showing loyalty to this guy.